you are watching an American journalist running from a mob of Israeli settlers who the journalist, Jasper Nathaniel, says was led along with a group of Palestinian farmers into an ambush by violent settlers. And there's plenty of evidence to prove it. So I just want to give you guys a warning ahead of time because there are images and videos that could be triggering for some, explicit, terrible, just the type of violence that you read about happening in wars in the past. But this is happening right now, even to Americans. And our government is basically telling an American journalist, there's nothing we can do. Sorry. So let's get to the details here. According to Nathaniel, the IDF led him into this ambush, and we're gonna get to that shortly. But first, here's more footage of the attack itself.
Oh, he's right here. He's right. Let's smash her. Here he is. Here he is. Get ready. Yeah, there it is.
You got it.
Oh, come on. Don't hit her. Hey! Oh my God. Hey! 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 Holy. Hey! Oh no.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey, get in, get in, get in! I'm gonna get out here.
No.
Somebody needs to document this. Let her in. You get in. You get in. You get in.
يلا يا حاج يلا.
امين اسرع يلا حازم جمعي تعال
Oh my God,
Yeah, can I?
No, hold on. I just, quick detail. The woman luckily survived that attack, was taken to the ICU, was critically injured, but is now in stable condition. Go ahead.
So do you ever see those guys in there with their black masks, the Israeli settlers, the terrorists? But honestly, like Embedded Dude, one of our members wrote in saying basically the Israeli settlers are terrorists by definition because they come and they say, no, God told us that we need to steal your land, literally. That's Judea and Samaria, West Bank and Gaza Strip. So we're gonna kill you or threaten you and drive you out and take your land. That's terrorism, right? Have you ever seen those scary looking guys on American media?
No.
Isn't it weird that you've never ever seen them doing that type of stuff in American media, even though they do it all the time? Did you know that the Israeli settlers in the IDF have killed 11 Americans in the West Bank in just the last 3 years? Why does the American government not care about American citizens being murdered?
Because they're not Israelis.
Yeah, since they're not Israelis, they go, oh, you're just an American citizen. You're way less important than Israeli, so we bow to Israel. We bow to their terrorist settlers.
Mike Huckabee is absolute scum. He's absolute scum. And if there is an afterlife, he's not gonna end up where he thinks he is. With that in mind, here's Nathaniel explaining how the IDF lured him into the mob of settlers.
The soldiers set us up for this attack. They set everybody up to get attacked. We're blocked on one side, getting out by settlers with guns. There's one other way to get out. There's soldiers at the top. I got out to talk to them. And they said, yes, come up. So we started going up. There were two settlers up there and a car whose windshield they had already busted. And then as soon as we got there, soldiers jetted off in their Jeep, left us alone with the settlers.
Now later, Nathaniel posted the following images. These, he states, are messages from his conversation with the US Embassy in Israel. And by the way, please take a look at his entire thread about this because there are images and videos that are so gruesome we're not able to show them on the show. And by the way, one other thing, there were all of these Palestinian bodies, corpses returned to Gaza. And they were obviously tortured, okay? Hands tied behind their backs. hanged in some cases,
burned
to death, like all sorts. You can't post those images on X. Where like I don't know how.
What happened to free speech?
I don't know how many penises I've seen on X. Okay, but you can't show any images proving what the Israelis did to Palestinians as they were detained in these Israeli prisons. Okay, but let me get back to the exchange with Nathaniel.
I just want to say there's a link. We'll put a link in the description box for the whole video. Yeah.
We've already told the Israelis that they plan to be out there again tomorrow. I'm friends with the mayor, Lafi. But then again, we told the Israelis yesterday that the villagers would be out there today. We need American protection. We are Americans. Again, that's Jasper Nathaniel responding. Unfortunately, we simply can't do that, much as I might personally like to. We haven't got the manpower to protect the nearly 60,000 American Palestinians. And legally, we're not permitted. We're permitted to take money, to steal money from American citizens and the future of this country because we're going into debt to give money to Israel to carry out their atrocities. We have the capacity to do that, but our government does not have the capacity to keep American citizens safe. Good to know. I'm an American tourist. Can you protect me? Unfortunately, no. The protection of American citizens is always the responsibility of the host nation government, which is why we pull our embassies out of places that host nation can't or won't protect them. Syria, Iran, Yemen, Venezuela.
How about Israel?
That
kills more Americans than anyone else.
Are you implying that the Israeli government will protect me and the other Americans here? I don't understand. The IDF led us directly into an ambush. And the person from the embassy responds, that's what's supposed to happen, yes. But that didn't happen. Israel has no interest in protecting American citizens in the West Bank, especially as the settlers who are backed by the IDF and the Israeli government rain terror on civilians in the West Bank, including Americans.
So can you imagine if Iran or Syria or anybody else on that list killed 11 Americans in the last 3 years and our government was like, so what? No big deal. Or do you think the American politicians and media would be like, we have to bomb Iran? I mean, are they gonna let them murder a 12th American citizen? We've got to annihilate them. We probably have to kill hundreds of thousands of them to show them who's boss, right? Can you imagine that where they say, we're not, like Iran has set up an ambush for American citizens. An American writes into the embassy and the embassy says, we're not permitted to protect Americans. The Iranians can do whatever they want to. So good luck to you, American. You have no protection at all. We're not permitted to protect our own citizens, and you're telling me Israel doesn't control this country. I don't care what you call it. You can call it a trope until you got a sore throat, and you can cry about it. You can pretend to be the victim. But America must protect American citizens.
This government
on top of not protecting American citizens, and our embassy telling us basically to F off. No, we serve Israel, we don't serve you. We have to keep giving them money. And they keep telling us, you owe us. If you're not an anti-Semite, give me your wallet, give me your wallet. Shut up, anti-Semite, give me your goddamn wallet. Ruin his life, he didn't give me his wallet. Ruin his life. Call him an anti-Semite, make sure he's fired, and make sure we go after his family. Who's next? Who wants to get called anti-Semite next? Give me your wallets, give me your wallets. No, we don't owe you a goddamn thing.
They're thugs,
and our
they're
government,
just thugs. They're just thugs. That's
our government owes us protection. We're American citizens. And when your own country says, no, we serve another country, and if they murder our citizens, there's not a goddamn thing we're gonna do about it. If they ambush you and they kill you, we're not going to protect you. Does it get any worse than that? I mean, America first, are you kidding me? Has this turned into some sort of sick joke? That's them saying Israel first and foremost, America, maybe never.
So one local told Nathaniel that his reporting will change the harvest season. Nathaniel also went back because he's drawing attention to this, right? He's an American journalist. He's there as a tourist and drawing attention to what the reality is in the West Bank. And as much as I hate to admit this is the reality. A lot of people in this country don't care about Palestinians. I mean, maybe they would care if they realize that we're bankrupting our own country to hand over money to them to commit these atrocities. But at the end of the day, people usually don't care unless it directly impacts them or their people. And in this case, you have an American journalist, right? So as a result of his reporting, one local told Nathaniel that his reporting will change the harvest season, and it is all of harvest season in the West Bank. Now, Nathaniel also went back and spoke with one of the soldiers who left the scene just before the settlers arrived. And I thought this exchange was, in the words of Gavin Newsom, interesting. Take a look.
You told us. I regret about it because I saw the video. I don't have a clue.
Yeah, you didn't know?
No.
Okay,
He told
I'm filming, so.
He told us. He told us.
This is the one who.
Okay. והוא הציג לי דרכון, אמר לו שיכול לעבור.
This is the one who told me, come on up. And then as soon as we got there, sped off, and then the settlers came out. Hey, you know, I almost got killed yesterday when you did that. Yeah, you led me right up into an ambush. I almost got killed. 100 people chased me. You know that? You were right there and you left, and I got chased by 100 settlers trying to kill me. I could be dead. I could be dead.
Listen, they want to investigate the assault.
Okay,
They
yeah.
need your help.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Can you
investigated
help?
too, though, because you're part of it.
Can you help him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now we'll end on this, because he had another exchange with an IDF soldier. This one went a little differently. And this one resonated with me because it's the same type of treatment we've been getting when we accurately report on what Israel is up to. And by the way, for anyone who denies that we do accurate reporting and they just accuse us of being anti-Semites, I would love for you to address the substance of what we're talking about. Because if you want to rebut something we're saying, that's great. Because if I'm wrong, I want to know about it and correct the record. But they never say you're wrong. They'll call you an anti-Semite, but they'll never say you're wrong. Anyway, with that in mind, here's another exchange he had with an IDF soldier.
He's trying to do some propaganda.
Propaganda?
Yeah,
I almost got killed yesterday.
Yeah,
Is that
but
propaganda?
it's not
You saw
our
the
fault.
video. You saw the video.
If we had don't care, we just don't come here and try to protect you. But we care.
Oh,
And we got the police to investigate.
So has he been
this
arrested
case.
yet? Has he been arrested yet? The guy who
We
did
are
it?
looking for him, and
Okay.
then he will arrested.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. Good. Good.
Those people are charged to take some DNA and all those things.
So this guy's filming me right now saying that I'm here making propaganda. I got chased by 100 settlers yesterday. I almost got killed because these guys set me up. And he's over here saying I'm filming propaganda. Incredible.
It's propaganda. I mean, there's quite a bit of evidence here. But anything that sheds a negative light on Israel's actions, automatically propaganda, you're an automatic anti-Semite. It's unbelievable, but this is what's going on. And I'm glad that he documented all of this. And hopefully more Americans will wake up to the reality of what it means to support a government that carries out atrocities on a regular basis.
99% of the settlers or IDF soldiers that are charged are found innocent. What a coincidence. 99% of the Palestinians that are picked up, oftentimes without charges, are found guilty. But no, I'm sure they're gonna really, they're working on leads around the clock, right?
Yeah.
No, there's no justice at all in Israel. Israel's a deeply racist, fascist state that is trying to take Judea and Samaria. I'm not the one who says that. They say it all the time.
Yep.
Their government officials and the settlers are very, very, very proud. Judea and Samaria, West Bank and Gaza Strip. That is their effort to steal that land from the Palestinians because they think God whispered it in their ear 3,000 years ago, but mainly because they're terrorist thugs. And that's what terrorists do. They hit women with a club and they murder Americans, Palestinians, etc. But they're smart terrorists, so they paid off the American government, and American media never, ever, ever covers this because they're all deathly afraid of being fired, and half of them basically work for Israel. Last thing I'm gonna say is to repeat this sentence that from the embassy. We are not permitted to protect Americans. Wow. Israel got our government to say that they are not permitted to protect us Americans.
So if you're an American, I would stay away from Israel.
Of course, are you crazy?
I wouldn't travel
You're taking
there.
your life into your hands.
I wouldn't spend my hard-earned money there. The government's spending your money there for you. So
you'd be nuts to go to Israel. They're going to spy on you. You have no protection at all. If they kill you while you're there, the American government will applaud and send them more money. You have to be a lunatic to go to Israel.
I agree.
And by the way, almost all of our congressmen go there. And we showed you Matt Gaetz said, I accidentally went into the room. They were rifling through my bags. Of course they're gonna spy on the US congressman. They own you, you idiots. What do you think you're doing? Go ahead, go to Israel, you morons, and then you'll work for them even more. Our government should represent us, not a foreign government. They're turning me into America first.
No, I'm definitely America first.
Americans first, Americans first, not Israelis first, not Israeli settler terrorists who beat women with clubs and murder people first, okay?
Yep.
But of course, it doesn't matter because our politicians are gonna take all the cash and all the media is gonna lie to you and cover it up on behalf of Israel. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.